Alright, so boom. It's still 2008, and I'm chilling with the homie Pablo and Smook Brother 5. Probably just got done hooping at Rizal Community Center, if I'm not mistaken. But afterward, we was chilling on the Ave as we normally do, and we decided to spice the day up a bit.
Pause.
How? With a bottle. Smirnoff, if I'm not mistaken. Now keep in mind this is 2008, so don't be hating.
Don't be hating.
As you know, my last escapades as far as getting alcohol didn't really go in my favor. I didn't try to get the alcohol personally, but overall, the trip didn't go in our favor. But yes, we planned on going back to the same Foods Co. And no, we weren't paying for this bottle either. So the plan was, Pablo, he had just recently got his whip, so it started with him and Five talking about getting a bottle. I didn't really want to partake in the taking because it's the same store. So I was pretty much there for emotional support if I was going to go, which I did. Plus, I'm known to bless a bottle or two around here. Hey, man. So, Pablo and Five, they're a bit older than me. So their thievery attributes had been leveled up just a tad bit more than mine, I would say. I didn't want to jog anybody's memory either. I didn't receive any sort of fine or penalty, nor were there any repercussions, other than me just feeling bad as a person in general, which still lingers with me to this day.
Because we understood that this nigga was clearly lying.
But anywho, the plan was we was going to whip up to the same Foods Co., hop in real quick, grab a bottle, drive back to the block. Didn't seem too convoluted. So we get to the store. Since it's three of us, I'm in the back seat. We get there. They hop out the whip. I'm just chilling back there. I'm sitting in the back seat for about 5 minutes max, just, twiddling my thumbs. But this is where it gets crazy. I catch a glimpse of this baddie walking towards the entrance. But as I'm looking, as she walks in the entrance, I can see Pablo running out the store. Five shortly behind him. And then shortly behind them was the same security that hemmed my ass up against them quarter machines. So right as they get out the store, the security was right up on their ass. Five made a mathematical sacrifice. For the sake of the other bottles, he chucked a bottle at that security guard. Almost hit that man. But that created the space needed to get away. And by get away, I mean run right past the car that they had parked right in front of the store. As I ran by the car, I could hear the security guard like, "Oh, you want to throw bottles at me, motherfucker? You want to throw bottles at me?" Crazy. So now I'm just in the backseat shook, trying to plot my next move. But I didn't ponder for too long. Oh, no. Thankfully, they had left the keys in the car. So for the first time in my adolescence, I had to drive. I had to bust a move real quick. Now I'm in the front seat driving to AMPM before the security could even make it back to the store. I don't think we discussed any of this beforehand, but I just got that natural clutch gene popping off, if you know what's going on. I played a little Gran Turismo back in my youth, so I navigate to the nearby convenience store at AMPM, like I said, without hitting any light poles, so I'm thankful for that. But by this time in 2008, I had my phone. I had my little Nokia joint, Metro PCS. I had permission to speak freely.
Metro PCS. Hello. Permission to speak freely.
So I got in contact with either Pablo or Five, don't quite remember. But yeah, I think I had to drive across the street. And like I said, this is my first time driving solo, so I was a little nerve-wracked, but bet y'all pulled up like it was no sweat. They couldn't even tell, but yeah, I guess that would be a successful mission. Got away with 3 out of 4 bottles. It's better out of 0 out of 4 bottles. Yeah, I don't know why we kept trying that Foods Co. It seemed like they had an eye on the liquor. Yeah, but we did what had to be done. Five did what had to be done, so shout out to him. But yeah, it's your boy Dylan. Like, subscribe, hit the share if you feel obliged. Talk to y'all later.